Hi guys, so I'm back with another video, again GBPJPY, and I've got two videos that I want to quickly run through without taking too much of your time. The first video is basically a trade that I'd taken prior to 7 o'clock. Now this could have been a mistake, but the only reason why I entered was, I'll play the video and I'll explain everything. So that was a 1 hour fair value gap, which was getting retested from the Asian drop that we had. So I decided to enter into the fair value gap. You'll see me write a bit of information as reasons for entering, is that there's a fair value gap on the 1 hour, and that's me showing the fair value gap. Could be a mistake as I entered before 7 AM, but I was willing to just take that one. So you can see that I'd entered there, and I'll resume recording again at 7. Now if I go to the actual video for today, and it is this video. So this is the one that had the New York session in there. You can see that's where I had taken the sell prior to New York, and sorry, you can see that. So what I was doing was I changed the video, and this is a video for New York now for today. That was a sell that I had entered into, and you can see I took partials there, brought a stop loss forward, and I think I've actually just changed videos. I'm looking for this video. Yep, this one. So like I said, there was a sell, there was a buy. You can see me hovering over it just to show you that I took partials there. It was 125, 250 at the very top, and stop loss brought to break even, because obviously, like I mentioned, I'm before 7 o'clock. Now what I had was back here, you'll see me go into the daily time frame and take off all the markings, just so that we could see everything, and you can see that we have actually penetrated the high, and we went above that. And this was during Asian session, and I'll explain what happened, because I did make a losing trade at the start. So if I go forward, I actually get knocked out first. So what I'm thinking is, today's going to be bearish, because we've taken the highs mentioned in the previous videos, but obviously that wasn't the case, and you will see where I enter, I get knocked out before I even could do anything for the trade, which obviously made me change my buy. So there you can see that I have entered a short there. Generally I enter 500, but I entered only half there because I wasn't too confident. Possibly wrong trade as well, because it was in the middle of nowhere, but as you can see, I'm changing time frames, and before I even know it, I'm already knocked out. So that was the first trade that I took, and I was wrong. You can see that I make notes, and I wrote my note because obviously I've been knocked out, and you can see me start marking up the fair value gaps, because we've got a swing high here that's been broken by, with bullish momentum. I'm thinking this is possibly a Tuesday low for the week, in order for it to continue higher for the rest of the week. So I put in a buy limit there, and I have a small fair value gap there. It touches there, so that's the reason why I'd entered straight away. You'll see that the market continued to go down, and as you can see, I got entered right there and filled into that candle. So market continued, gave me that nice big push that I was looking for away from here. Stop loss was down here, and you will see there's a 15-minute high right here. So I'm looking for that bounce up here, because we've had this push and we've had this change of structure. So moving forward, we have these two double tops, and I'm thinking possibly, yeah, so up here I was just trying to explain that I'll try and keep an open mind about buys so that I'm not stuck. So provisionally I'd actually thought that I was bearish, but that's obviously not the case, and because we had the market shift, I changed my bias from bearish to bullish. Now that was potentially my first TP. You can see me typing out the information, but because we had two highs here, I decided to take a quarter of it, 1/3 of the position right here. So you'll see that the market tends to play in the fair value gaps, fill them in, decide to continue to go higher, and you can see I actually closed 250 right above these highs, because obviously I just wanted to secure some profit because of the loss that was made just at the very start on this candle right here. So that one, I just wait for the market to push up, and I'll just show you. So as we approach the highs, we penetrate it, I close, and I've got 500 left. So I'll move the stop loss up to here, and I'm continually watching the market, filling out fair value gaps as I see them going forward, and I actually took some more profit. So originally I had taken the first, well, I had written the first partials. You'll see me right there. I am going to close another 250. So I've only got 250 left. Now the reason why you see me floating about here is because there's a fair value gap that hadn't been tested, so therefore I was willing to take the profit there. At this point I'm bringing the stop loss to break even, and I had my second partials up at the top up here prior to my TP, but then you'll see me write a note that what did I do there, just so that I can see. Okay, so I just moved this note from here to here so that I could actually see the chart and see what's going on. So I took off the markings just so that I could see a clean chart, and prior to me actually closing, you'll see me putting in that I'm going to take off 125, but I actually don't, and I move the TP up above. So at this point I was thinking, do I really want to take my second partials there? And I was comfortable to say no, because obviously I had my TP there, so I'm looking to hit that rather than take another quarter off here, another half here of the 250 that's left. So that is where I had, so here, just so that you can see, that is the trades that I had taken from here up, and you can see those are the two trades that I had taken for the short prior to 7 AM New York. That is the loss that I had taken, thinking that it was bearish, but obviously it wasn't, and this was the partials I have taken right now, where I've shown the video to say that I've taken that as first partial, second partial, and then that is still running on the video. So going over to TradingView, as you can see, this is the actual market, and again you can see all my notes right here. I'm just going to delete that now because I don't need it as I'm making a video. You had the 8:30 open right there, you have New York right there, there's a sell, there's a partial 1, and there is the partial 2 or FSL for the first trade. And then there's the sell that I tried to get into and I got knocked out in the same candle. First buy, second buy, which was a while on it. There is the first partial, second partial in here, and as you can see right now, yes, it's continued to go up, but I've always got to have a trading plan on what I'm trying to achieve. And as you can see, I had my TP and I didn't even go for second TPs because I was comfortable going for the actual TP and closing the trade. And as you can see from there, that is where I go out. So I'm relatively happy with that trade. You can see around about 25, 32, and going up to the very top around about 60 pips that I've done. So yeah, comfortable. Like I mentioned, I still believe we're still going to continue going up maybe. I had a little blip thinking that I was going to be bearish, but that's obviously not the case. And let's see if we can actually get this to run up and possibly tag into this fair value gap. So that was my trade. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.